But I am correct in, like, they're bearers because they can use the magic of, like, the icons, but they don't inhabit the icons inside of the railing. Because those would be dominants.
That a
Hi.
hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the royalists dragged them.
Totally unrelated,
before
alright.
you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Oh, you missed the demo? Well, if you want to catch up, the parts of the demo that I played are already on the YouTube. Oh yeah, and also Final Fantasy Tactics Remasterpiece Theater came out earlier today. Final Fantasy Day today. Why is your sword have a bottle opener? Let's find out. The Braveheart, taking up this ancient hooked longsword in one's hand, invokes strange yet familiar images of four nameless warriors who embark on a perilous journey to save the realm. Sounds like it's a reference to Final Fantasy 15, right? Right? Is that right? This weapon look familiar to Final Fantasy 15 players?
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on.
Some of shadies.
But...
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
what makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both.
Let's just set everything on fire.
Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
We shall. Quentin! Got those feet pics you want.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than
Quentin,
suffice.
come on!
Better
Aren't we
than a wet
friends?
I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The
I like this guy.
Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
So lazy. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then?
The squeaky sound of his leather pants will make me laugh every time there's a quiet moment.
Appreciate your help with the Royalists' barricade earlier. We'll see to the rest.
You got it, bud. check the map real fast, make sure I'm not missing any side quests. I said real fast, not twice. Hello, ma'am.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm with Sid. We lost the other tail to our coats in the war. It was a tragedy. I feel like I'm getting actively further away from my destination. I am indeed. Well, now I need to know what's at the end of this thing. Why is this a part of the map I'm able to access? Why? Why was this here? Sid, why didn't you warn me we were going the wrong way? It's just a very, like... It's a big old portion. You're like, oh, maybe there's something secret over there, but no. I imagine later on, we'll be back at this location, and that will be an important area. That's where you chase the soldier. Ah, that would do it. Doo doo. What? The Hymns of Gregor. And thus did Gregor summon together her 72 spirits of light, and tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness.
Weep not, my children, for hope is...
Don't worry, I'm sure the dog can climb the ladder. Alright, if I just turn around, I should be good. This away. See, look, the dog's right behind me. Just body check that guy, make sure he's on his toes.
Come back to me, my darling.
Okay, goodbye.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Why not? Okay, bye.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Good, because I want more experience points. What was that rumble?
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind
Told
you.
you.
Pick a target, Clive. Sorry, doggy. They make sad dog noises. When do we get our pet button? I want to pet our good dog.
So what is thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you?
Yeah, it's the Wolves of Elden Ring
This
all
is
over
one of
again.
His Majesty's cunning stunts. And he sent his best to execute it.
There they are! Yeah!
Don't talk like you know who I am. Someone here's doing magic? Come here. Come here. Only I get to do magic. Get out of here.
Stay down.
I'll tell your lady. You try.
Gonna hold him to that. He better tell Benedicta that her minions tried to do a good job.
Crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Alright, looks like I'm covering up the dog commands, not my actual combat commands. So if I'm gonna cover something, that's probably the one to cover up.
Excellent. Sick of Torgal. Over here. A little help. My wounds, boy.
Torgal, I don't see any healing happening. I feel like Torgal can only heal me when I'm very low, and not when I'm, like, just a little bit injured.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavor will require a bit more tact.
Tact? I don't have that.
Old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts?
Why not?
If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Alright, he's talking about bearers and dominance. If I hold the button... Holy Empire, liberation of bearers? Bearer, here we go, alright. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valacithia, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They're marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools. A cheaper alternative to these scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in the way of life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. So the reason why we weren't marked in the beginning of the game is because we were, you know, the brother of the prince and stuff like that. Royalty, you know, exceptions. That's nice. I'm glad it popped up because it knew I needed to know in this moment. Honestly, if you're gonna make a new feature for a Final Fantasy, this might be the smartest one you can make. There's a lot of proper nouns in these games. A lot of made-up words. You know, I've been thinking, being a lookout holding a torch right next to my head, I can't see more than like 15 feet into the darkness.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
You and her were, more than buddies, weren't you?
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
I think I could take it.
Ruda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Hmm?
Those are some springy plants. They went right back into position when we walked through them. It's a nice castle, though. Look at that. Fine architecture. The menu music is very similar to, like, Mako Reactor music from 7. Imagine how long it took to build. Like, without magic, like a mundane universe that built a castle that elaborate, it'd take a long fucking time. It's one of those things where, like, I commissioned a castle. You won't live to be in that castle, come on. But I do want to imagine it.
The land has fallen.
Barnabas?
Eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
There's orcs?
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
Whoa.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
This ain't your grandpa's Final Fantasy.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But...
Whoa, side boob in my Final Fantasy? My god.
Liege. I serve you, and you alone.
Yeah, make sure your grandpa takes his heart medication before playing this Final Fantasy.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Well, and also that, like, Titan
Soon,
dude.
my dear, soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
Final Fantasy Game of Bones.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back
Milady.
inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
I think this is where the second part of the demo let us go, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm a little sad. We had a lot more powers at this point in that part. But they did say they were, like, giving you stuff that you wouldn't normally have there. Everyone has impeccable hair, yeah.
Nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Listen, this is not a game where you're gonna have bad hair days, alright? Everyone here is gonna be super fucking handsome. This is Final Fantasy Sexy Edition. Like, he's in a sneaking pose, but he has a giant fireball floating above his head.
Sound plan. As long as as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Never got to live there? Yeah. Like, those kind of undertakings are long and hard. And, like, life expectancies were a little bit shorter back in those days. So it's like, make me a grand castle. I'm like, sure, for your grandkids, maybe.
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Sid, this gate.
He's prairie dogging it. That's how I played every Elder Scrolls game.
Need some help.
Sneaking with a fireball floating above your head.
I'm doing most of the lifting.
Just so everyone knows, they're doing the thing on the controller where they change the adaptive pressure on the trigger, so it's hard to press. Which is a nice touch. If you're gonna have those dumb, like, hold the button down to do a thing moments, at least the adaptive trigger makes it feel interactive.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes. What? Good news, lad?
Search it over.
Hey, sir.
So,
Just a little fireball for your back. Dong, dong. I wonder. What, is it going to end the same way it did in the demo? I'm also curious.
This door only leads to more royalists.
Because it seemed like we had extra powers in the demo, and when we got to her, we used an ability to maybe take her power? I mean, spoilers for what's coming up. If they do it that way. Yeah, that's what I remember from that part of the demo. So I'm gonna be curious to see if it goes down the same way. Spoilers for 20 minutes from now. How many points do I have to spend? 600? How many do I need for... Oh! We could upgrade something. I want this, but that's like 1,000 points away. Whatever, keep holding. Keep holding on those skill points.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Gotta save up and spend them on cool stuff. Good. I need the experience points. Oh, you're gonna cast a match at me, bud? Be a real shame if you died. Stab him right in the pee-pee. Sid, you fucking kill stealer. Sounds real powerful. An ability that gives you seizures. All power comes with a great price. With great power comes great repercussions. That's what Uncle Benjamin said. Any more experience points out here? Ah, there's some experience points.
Oh, I'm not staying.
free to help out, Sid. Get parried, scrub. Why does he have fire powers? That's my thing. How dare you have my stuff? So far, like, all the incidental dialogue and the encounters are the same from the second part of the demo. What's that I got? Residual fire aether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications. Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. Am I using Scarlet Cyclone? I think I am. No, I'm using Heatwave. I explicitly took off Scarlet Cyclone. That's funny. Might as well equip the Kate Sith jar. What? I already have that equipped. Well then. Cleric's Medallion. Sure. For whenever I end up using those potions. Oh, what a good boy!
All this bloody running. After them.
Oh, I wasn't locked on. I wanted to shoot one of them. Sound your alarm. It's just more experience for me. Attacking an opponent from the front while it's guarding will deal no damage. You want to break on through by using Burning Blade or Charged Magic. Or Rising Flames. Or circle around to their back.
You don't say. That's enough.
Your friends are really bad at helping you.
Stay down.
Wish I could knock you off the castle.
That's enough.
Poor dog.
Stay down. That's enough.
Where are you going, buddy?
It's over.
Just chain those together. You dare poke me with your trash sword.
That's enough.
Poke you, give you a little fireball.
Stay down.
They're just blowing their wieners off like that. Is that all the treasure here? Oh, wrong button. Oh, such a heavy door.
Ways through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna go down the same as from the demo. But excitingly, once we're past that, it's all new content. Sid, I know what's gonna happen. Listen to me. She's gonna throw you into that big statue. It's gonna fall on you, alright, buddy? I need you to not let that happen this time.
What the hell happened here?
Defy fate, buddy.
Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
I like her accent.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me.
Oh, what a good
I'm all
boy.
for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of him.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing.
Maybe
of
not
me,
the same
Sidolphus.
exact
You're
way.
right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used
I'm only
to
gonna
say,
hit her with my sword a little bit, Creedmoor. Just a little
that
bit.
you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed.
This-
The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore.
Even drink for too long.
If you would stand between our leash and his dream,
Piece of candy.
you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Your word hint is... it's a type of cheese.
Stand back, Clive.
A very delicious kind of cheese.
No move.
They're having a Dragon Ball Z fight. Sid, look out! This is what I warned you. Sid, no! We know he's okay. We played the demo.
Finish them.
American.
Well, Sid. At least it's not three against one.
Sick of Torgal.
Richard Cheese. Hey, don't get back up.
Not this time. Here, my wounds, boy.
Torgal! Where are you, boy? Sick him!
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Good dog!
Not this time. Not this time.
That's what cheese is a recipe, not cheese. Oh, come on. There we go. We haven't listed every cheese. Alright, your next hint is it is a hard cheese. Your first hint is it's a type of cheese. Your second hint, a hard. Oh, there you go. It's Parmesan. A clouded eye. Scream real loud! To see the pattern on the surface of this spherical gem shift and twist, one would think a churning storm trapped within, though it must surely be a trick of the light. We've already seen Fang, and we've seen that. I knew it was Undersack! It was so obvious I didn't bother guessing it. I figured delicious cheese would be enough.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
You'll be fine, Sid. Walk it off. You don't think Parmesan is delicious by itself? Not Italian enough.
You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Oh, I would totally eat a slice of
Before
Parmesan.
or after I catch my breath.
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Too sharp / dry? Ah, it's fine. It is dry because it's such an aged cheese. But I totally would just eat it. Alright, wants me to go that way, so we go this way. Because treasure. Treasure? Treasure! Come, Torgal.
She must be here somewhere.
Need to see me eat a whole wheel of Parmesan in one sitting. I mean, I don't know if I would eat a whole wedge of any cheese in one sitting. That's a lot of cheese, but boy howdy. I'll take a bite of Parmesan. Some opponents will cast Cure to heal their allies. And those motherfuckers die first. Out of my way! Won't be healing nobody!
That's enough.
Like when you have an Alfredo, that's basically just the flavor of Parmesan mellowed out a little bit with butter. Butter and pasta water.
I'm running out of tower.
Alfredo's like 90% butter. It's butter, Parmesan, and pasta water, baby.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
Stay down.
Whoa, if you're using heavy cream, you're making it the American way. Traditionally, it doesn't have any cream in it.
Finished.
There's no Italian way because it's an American dish. Whoa! It is not an American dish. It is, in fact, invented in Italy, but it is more popular in America. Me and Jimmy watched a whole mini documentary about this the other day. That's why I speak with confidence. But yeah, if you go to Italy, most places don't serve it, but it was invented over there, but much more popular over here. But the traditional way. Yeah, Chris is in line this time. Jimmy was in the room. Like, we watched a show that took place at the place where it was invented, and it's like a bit of butter. Not even as much butter as you would normally think. Mostly pasta water and a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese. Who did that? Who cast that? You! Come here! You think we allow healing here? And you! Casting magic? Only I get to do that.
She better not have flown away.
Yeah, it's definitely evolved over time here in America to be more of a cream sauce kind of thing. If I'm gonna go that simple, right, just do aglio e olio. Aglio e olio. Or cacio pepe. Just make sure that there's treasure over here. I knew it. Dad doesn't cook except barbecue. When it comes to like recipes that have been handed down, pasta fazool, bolognese. We didn't really do Parmesan very much in my house either.
Not this time.
Fucking just swing your sword.
That's enough. It's over.
I cook. Oh no, he's gonna get back up! Stab him more! You missed. No. Yeah, you want the real stuff. Like, I don't traffic in those green tubes of cellulose powder. Like, even if you're looking for a hard Italian cheese to put on your food that isn't Parmesan, is a little bit cheaper, like, don't get the tube. Still get, like, get some, like, fucking... Oh my god, my brain's shutting down. The other cheeses that are also good that my brain can't remember right now. You know the ones. I will consume it. What are you doing with that dead body? What was going on here? You'll eat absolutely anything? I just like cooking a lot, so I just make what I want. You draw the line at brains? You wouldn't try scrambled eggs and brains? Like, I have a copy of The Joy of Cooking, and I find it very funny that there is recipes for brains in there. Not very funny, it's just amusing. Like, obviously, there's plenty of that kind of stuff. Food history built on that kind of stuff. I just don't think I could ever find a supermarket that will have brains. I might try it, but
I confess I expected more.
Not high on my list of things I want.
And less from you. This
Exactly,
is the second
prions.
time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
Oh my.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me.
Cow tongue's very tasty. I enjoy tongue.
Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah! Come, little lamb. To the slaughter.
She does have excellent fashion sense. Like, I don't know how she gets into or out of that outfit, but it's a good-looking outfit.
Not this time.
Oh, that persists!
There, boy!
No, that's right. Don't use the circle as a dash button. It's for dashing, not dodging. Get parried, scrub! That's because we know she can go into like a Super Saiyan mode here.
Won't ask again.
You pay for that.
This is probably gonna hurt. Ugh. Yeah, almost all Final Fantasy games stand apart in their own universe, with a couple of exceptions. Anything that has a, like, Final Fantasy X-2, Final Fantasy 13-2, like, those obviously are sharing universes. And also, Final Fantasy 12 and Tactics are in the same universe.
Cry all you like.
And also Vagrant Story, I believe, is in the same universe. There are a couple of characters that are capable of being in more than one universe. Oh! Trying to remember the name of that one character. Not Sid, I mean like... And 14? Is 14 eyeless? Yeah, all Sids are different. I'm thinking of, there's a character that gets, like, thrown into a vortex in one game, and then he shows up in World of Final Fantasy. It's true, well, Final Fantasy's not canon. With the character in there, it's implied that he is from his proper game. And just got kind of shifted into dimensions. Oh! Wish I could remember what the hell his name was.
Time to join my pet.
My pet's okay. That's the plot of World of Final Fantasy. You go to the worlds of Final Fantasy. No, no, no. There's a character who's like, I was in blank, and I got thrown into a vortex, and now I'm here. Like, he references the events of his game. But I can't remember enough to really defend my point very well, so don't worry about it.
Stay down.
Staggered, are you? Oh god, no, this is like the start of the game.
Don't touch me. You're nothing.
Yeah, this is basically the first real boss fight. Oh. Camera, where are you, buddy?
Not this time. That's better.
Calm down.
Too slow.
Fight the camera, Souls like confirmed. This is more of a Devil May Cry I like. Ow!
Bad luck.
What a good boy! Good dog. Like, no neck left after that. No neck. And Dragon's Dogma, yes.
Keep your distance, boy.
Oh, wrong button.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you both.
You can kill me, but not my dog. You go after my dog, you're a dead man.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
No, no, no! I'll be over here. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, God!
Not enough yet!
Doesn't type face how quickly finish the boss? Oh no, that'd be so mean. Be so mean. The Will of Fire. Residual fire. Ether that having failed to dissipate on the battlefield. It's the other one. Wait, I have 2 of these now? It's a little disappointing. Yeah, the other one's for rising. No, the other one's for the spinny one. Alright. That's good. I can actually equip this one. Make you put the game down, never pick it up again.
You are but a branded!
And you're but beaten!
How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Here we go.
Why?
Don't mind me, just absorbing her powers. And this is where the demo ended.
I've...
The power of a heart attack. In the palm of my hand.
Enough of this. What? She's gone.
Haha.
What's happening?
Give her back. Give her back. Give her back.
Mine now, neener neener.
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda?
I took your toys, they're mine now.
To me. What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
Until we find out you don't have superpowers anymore, in which case, might not need you anymore.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, what a good dog. That's right, you better leave.
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Oh no, the voice acting in this game is A+. Pretty sure it's M. You should see the demo part where we watch his brother die and the main character freaks the fuck out.
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion.
M for Moogles.
As should we.
Yes.
Only Moogles are allowed to play this game. I don't know, Taka. Like, they are obscuring his face, which makes you think it's gonna be someone you know.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel.
It is a dominant of fire. It would make sense if that's his brother.
People might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Wings of change. Wings of spare change. The power of wind. Clive has claimed a portion of Icon Garuda's essence. Attuning of Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Gouge, a deadly flurry of talons that tear into opponents for multiple hits. Ability details can be found in the abilities menu. Garuda's iconic feat, Deadly Embrace, can be used to draw smaller, lighter enemies toward Clive. The action also topples larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50%. Toppling an enemy in this manner can deal significant damage. To be fair, they also obscured the face of the weird GF dude in Final Fantasy X. They like doing that. Garuda's feet. Someone say feet? Hey, Sid has the lightning god inside of him, alright? The man can take a few hits. L2 to cycle between your iconic abilities. Cooldown times for iconic abilities are displayed around the corresponding icon on the ability widget. Ability availability for all attuned icons can be confirmed via the colored dots on the widget's right. So many words, so many words!
Benedicta said you'd taken her power. You don't still have it, do you?
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me, along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out?
What could possibly go wrong? Weeding's hard. I don't know how to weed. You got a new circle. Oh my god, I'm only 600 points away from Flames of Rebirth. How long has it been since Sin has been a main party character? Final Fantasy Tactics. He was a character in Tactics for your party. He was a character in 7 for your party. Tactics came out after 7, so yeah, Tactics will be the last time. It's been a while. It's been... Yeah, he was just the airship captain in 10. Rook's Gambit. Jump back and deliver a punishing counter. If the jump evades an attack, counter potency is increased. Can be used in midair. A tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies and upon ensnaring them, inflicts multiple hits. But I already have access to these things, so I'm going to keep saving up for... Well, it's only 120. But we'll mess around with the first two we got first.